All right. So much has been said about mental issues. How did you get? Let me ask you, how did you get here? Where should we go from here? Where do we go from here?
Where we need to go from here is, I would say that we are very lucky to be participating in this seminar today. In fact, it has opened up my eyes to see the society and to see people and to look at them with more compassion and with respect, knowing very well that the things we take for granted, the issue of mental health, a lot of times when people are sick, they are not ashamed to say, oh, I have a headache, oh, something is wrong with me in my arm is aching, my stomach is aching, and all of that. So we need to begin to destigmatize the issue of mental health so that people don't feel that, oh, if I say I have this issue, or if I admit that, I'm not mentally stable at this moment, or sometimes we see people and we call them crazy and things like that. But with this understanding, with the knowledge we have received today, I don't see people and call them crazy. I look at them with pity. I have compassion on them. I look at them like, okay, this person needs my help. This person needs love. This person needs attention. And the key thing that I am taking with me today is the matter of attention, paying attention. You see, when we pay more attention to people around us and in our society, we begin to see where people need help, where they need assistance, and then at the end of it all, we can make very good referrals. So I don't think this training should be taken lightly at all. It's something that we really need to, in fact, everyone needs to participate in it, not just mental health workers, but this kind of training should be done in our religious institutions. Like in the church, you find out that women and even couples are going through marital stress. People are faced with divorce. People are faced with, handling their children, challenges with their children. In the society today, we are plagued with the issue of substance and abuse, drug abuse and substance abuse, and so many issues, business, stress generally in the family, So these are things that with this kind of knowledge, we can actually minimize their effects on our physical health, because once we are mentally helped, or we have that understanding and we manage our mental health, it goes a long way to impact on our physical health positively. So it's been very useful to me, I must say, honestly. My name is Remi Ajayi. Yes.
Do you want to call on the government?
I'm not only calling on the government to support this kind of initiative. I'm calling on our religious leaders. I'm calling on our pastors, our imams. I'm calling on parents. I'm calling on proprietors and, heads of schools. I'm calling on even heads of corporate organizations. In some offices today, you find out that colleagues fight amongst themselves. I have the first-hand experience of, while in my office, there was always a colleague of mine who was always lost and everything. Well, I have that heart of compassion. So I could understand that something is not very okay with this person. Something is not right. But I can remember some other colleagues of mine who always just, laugh at her, make fun of her, and call her names. So a lot of times we call people names, but it's not them. Something is happening in their brain. So that's one thing I've learned today, that something is happening there in their brain. So we need to be more compassionate. So I'm calling on every strata of our society to look into this, to continue to replicate this training, to people who handle children in churches, people who handle children at schools, and, generally even pastors. They should undergo this training. Sometimes couples have issues and they're coming to talk to you, and sometimes some of these leaders just feel, oh, we shouldn't let this thing be outblown and all of that. So they tend to cover up things. So this issue of us trying to cover up, we bottle up a lot, and eventually it blows out into, another a disease or something. These things can be avoided. So that's what we're learning here today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.